I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintintrovert here. Welcome back to the channel. We're playing more Super Mario Odyssey, and as you can see, we've arrived in the Luncheon Kingdom. So, yeah, let's just hop right into it. Got little Chef Goombas. What do they cook? They don't have hands. Hello. Ow. Well, hot tomato, hot tomato. Let's make our way over to this lovely, sexy Goomba lady over here. Hey, girl. Can I get your number? That's a moon, darling. Ask for your number. Nice. Love above the lava. And now she's a widower. Widower would be a guy. Alright. Ride the corn cob of death. I wonder why they're like, okay, so we need a hot enemy that's food related. Tomatoes. That's something we associate with hot. I don't know, I would have thought, like, I don't know, maybe a red pepper. They could have done any number of things. But, you know, whatever. I mean, it works. It's cool. Let's see. Okay. So, what we're gonna do... okay. Let's get this lava bubble guy. Thank you. I guess they're called lava bubbles in this game. It's kind of weird. In Mario games, there's two different entities, and I don't know the difference, because they're like the same thing that like hop up like little fireballs that jump up and down out of the lava like this, and they're either called lava bubbles, or in some games they're referred to as potaboos. So I don't know. I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, they've got like two different names. Can I not get over there with this? Come on. Let's see. Oh, we can go through here. Excuse me, let me just slip through this little crevasse. Not crevice, you gotta say crevasse, because it makes you sound all fancy, you know? Crevasse. Wingardium Leviosa. Ooh, I see purples. In this kingdom, they're tomatoes or berries or something. I don't know. There's something. Oh, we got a timer challenge. Usually these don't show up till after we beat the boss of the world. But not this time, buddy boy. Yeah, woo, woo, yeah, woo. Nice. I like the light blue colored moon. Alright. Now, is this salt or is it sugar? I'm not sure. I think it's maybe supposed to be salt. Because everything around here is kind of more savory than sweet. But then what's the pink stuff? Oh, Lord, it's these guys. Wait, where's the tall one? We stole a whole boatload of this place's stupendous stew for the boss's wedding chow. But I'm gonna head back up the volcano and finish off that stew after I'm done with you. Seriously, is this like a glitch or something? Because that other guy should be here, shouldn't he? Where is he? The hillbilly looking one, the tall, lanky dude. I'm a little perplexed by that. I've said before I'm not the biggest fan of the Brutals. They're all kind of ugly. Except the girl, she's okay. Whatever her name is, the female one. But, I don't know. I wouldn't mind to have them maybe in, like, Mario Kart World as playable characters. I want my Koopalings first. They did them dirty by not having them in the game at launch. So, bring the Koopalings back, Nintendo, but then after that, if you want to put the Brutals in there, then go right ahead. Be my guest. Be my wedding guest. You get it? You see what I did there? Because they're wedding planner. Anyway, let's kill this guy. This long, voluptuous hair. Mario's just doing his part to reduce the bunny overpopulation epidemic. You know how crazy rapidly these things reproduce, so Mario's having to. It's disrupting the environment. You know, the whole ecosystem's thrown out of balance, right? They're eating all the, all the food. So we just gotta commit a little bit of bunny genocide. You know, I mean, it happens sometimes. Sorry, not sorry. Just it is what it is. It's just Darwinism. All right. Now let's get this little door down here. Easy peasy. We got this. No, I want to do a long jump. There you go. Ow. Woohoo! Yahoo! Easy peasy. So there's our moon, but I believe there's another one around back, so let's get that one as well real quick. I don't know what these platforms are supposed to be that we're standing on. Is it like... I don't know. I guess they're just platforms. I guess not everything has to be themed around some kind of food in this world. Corner of the magma swamp. I want to eat that pink stuff, whatever it is. It looks yummy. I want to taste some of that Pepto-Bismol. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Always have to ground pound the pipes. That's the only way to get into them. Or if it's sideways, you always have to do the roll into it, because you get that nice, satisfying sound, and the animation's a lot quicker. Alright. Was there anything? Yeah, there's still some more stuff back up here. There's just a moon sitting out in the open. You weren't well hit at all, Moon. Look at you. Look at this idiot. Look at this doofus of a moon. What a complete idiot. Nice. Okay, so this is salt. Confirmed. Oh god, we're sliding. There's more purples, but I don't think we can get those right now. Okay, I want to get that lava bubble again. Nope, get out of my way. Ow. Whatever. Let me get this one over here, actually. This one might be the one that we want. Alright. Kill. Kill, kill, kill. So, I'm gonna go back over this way. That makes me go a little faster, I think, if I shake it. He does a little dolphin dive forward. Dolphin dive high five. Yeet! Let's see. Yeah, here we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh, yeah, we got 9 of them purples. Ah, yeah. Is there anything else we can get over here? I guess not. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, we can't get over there with this. Why is this platform here? Oh, there's a moon. Nice. Lurking in the pillar's shadow. Now he knows how Luigi feels. Always lurking in his more successful older brother's shadow. It's tragic. I want a game where we see Luigi's villain arc, where he just murders everybody, you know? Alright. Why not? I don't know. It's probably not worth it coming all the way back here just to grab this handful of coins here, but I want to get them. Gotta leave no stone unturned. And no coin uncollected. Ow. Bleeding. Woohoo! Yahoo! Can I pound these? Yeah. None over there. We didn't get anything out of that, so that's unfortunate. Forks! Oh my, what's that smell? Delicious. Big welcome to Mount Valbono, home of the hugest flavors anywhere. Is hugest an actual word? Is that in the dictionary, hugest? I'd show you around, but things are kind of on fire right now. Well, that's good, right? I mean, if things are on fire, that's like you're crushing it, right? Like, oh man, things are so on fire right now. It's sick. So this world has an interesting aesthetic. It's all food-based, but it's got this kind of like low poly, not really wireframe, but I don't know, almost kind of like a 80s cyber kind of retro look about it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. There's a bird. I think this is a moon, maybe? Yeah. Moony, moony, moon, moons. I moon you, you moon me. We're a mooning family. Into the soup. It's gotta be a very expensive soup. Gold turnips. It's like those like $100,000 steaks where they like shred fine pieces of gold onto it. I don't know what the point of that is. I'm assuming, I would imagine that the human digestive system can't actually digest the gold, so then like you just poop out sparkling turds. Is that right? I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments the science behind that. Or if you're wealthy and you've experienced that because you yourself have eaten golden steak, then why don't you please give me a donation, and then answer my question. But anyway, all right, let's look at these little. These freak me out. Are these like shrimp? Still have the like eyes and everything attached. I don't know. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I've been playing Chibi Robo because they just put that on the GameCube Switch Online app, and they make a joke where there's this this character who's an eggplant, and he turns Chibi Robo. He gives you an eggplant costume, and he said, and Chibi Robo's like not really feeling it. And he says, "What? Women love the eggplant." Really, Nintendo? Come on. That's a little. I see what you're doing there, and I don't appreciate it. Check this out. Oh yeah. That would kind of lag the game a little bit on Switch 1, but buttery smooth on Switch 2, so that's cool. Made paying $500 plus tax all worth it for the system. Oh gosh, we butchered that. Man. Let me do it over. Do it again. Do it again. Sorry, that was a fluke. Okay. Okay, good. There we go. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Alright. Let's get out of here. More purples. Got some very, I don't know if it's supposed to be like Italian music playing. Because they're obviously known for their cuisine. Pastas and pizzas and such. Prosciutto, I think that's an Italian thing, right? Or did I just make that up? Is there no such thing as prosciutto? When I was in high school, my senior year, we had a foreign exchange student named Pietro Campanella, and he was from Italy. I'm totally doxing all of his information here, giving his full name, where he's from. But he lived in the town of Bologna, Italy, which apparently is where the name Bologna comes from. I guess it's actually pronounced Bologna. But yeah, So that was cool. He was a character, dude. I loved Pietro. I think about him fairly I have dreams about him at night sometimes. I know that might be a weird thing to say, but like usually the only people I dream about are like maybe like people who I've been like good friends with over the years, or maybe like family members, or like I might dream about like family who have like died or something. Have a dream that they're like alive again. But Pietro, for whatever reason, that son of a gun, he pops up in my dreams semi frequently. At the time, I don't know if he does now, but at the time, he wasn't really big on like social media. Like he didn't have a Facebook or anything. He had something, but at the time, Facebook was like the only social media platform that I used. So I don't know what he's on or where I could find him, but he was awesome. I wonder how he's doing now. He always used to say like he was very interested in like entrepreneurship, and like his parents, invested in like stocks and stuff, and he was always like talking about how it was just like inevitable that he was going to be not a millionaire, a billionaire someday, because he was so like driven and determined. Um, so I don't know. Has he achieved that already? Oh God, this ain't good. But he was very self-confident, but not really in like an arrogant, like egotistical way. He was like a super nice guy, and it didn't matter like what your like social niche was. Like if you were a jock or a nerd or what, like he would just like he was friends with everybody. Um, he would just come up and talk to you. Extremely extroverted. Um, I love Pietro. But anyway, where are we headed now? Let's go get this checkpoint down here. We need to start a campaign so I can find him, so I can reconnect it. Hashtag where's Pietro? Let's get it trending. And then if it gets big enough, maybe it'll reach Italy. We'll find out where that son of a gun's been all this time. Find out whether or not he's actually made billions, and if so, can he donate to my channel? And what does golden steak look like when you poop it back out? He was so witty, though. He was so funny. I know. I'm just this whole episode is just gonna might as well just be called Pietro the episode. But he was so witty, just coming up with stuff off the top of his head. One time I asked him, I was like, "So what's the difference between like ice cream and gelato?" And he said he thought about it for a second, and he said the ice cream is a dessert, gelato is an art. um, but yeah, he was a funny guy. These things look like scissors to me. I feel like every Mario game has that sort of like athletic theme where somebody's just like going ham on the fiddle. Fork flicking to the sun. That sounds kind of suggestive. Like, hey, I've heard y'all been fork flicking. You're supposed to be saving that till marriage. Y'all been forking? You've been flicking the old fork? I don't know. It's like spooning, but with forks. I don't know. But yeah, that Pietro guy. And then this is probably the last thing I'll say, and then I'll shut up about him. But there was this girl. Me and her and him were decent friends. We had this one class together, and Pietro joined the tennis team. He had never played tennis really before coming over here, but I'm from a pretty small like county, so like we don't necessarily have like a whole lot of different like teams and stuff. So they had like just started up the tennis team. Like it didn't exist before that particular year of high school. This was like my senior year, and Pietro joins the tennis team, and Elise was on it too. I don't remember if there was like a boys and a girls division or if they all just played together or what. But Pietro, again, he was just so driven and determined and had so much motivation. And I remember asking him like what his secret was, because like I'm just like, man, like I always just feel like I stay tired all the time, and just never have the drive to do all this stuff. And he swears by cold showers and meditation. Um, is how he says that he stays energized and motivated. But anyway, he wanted to play tennis. He wanted to join the tennis team just for the fun of it, because it would be something different, something new to do. So he joins, and he ends up working at it to the point where he was like basically like uh, the best tennis player on the team. Um, but there was another kid from like a rival school who was evidently like just a little bit better than him. Like Pietro was like second in the county, I think, but that one kid from the city school was like just a little bit better. And Pietro, he was always so bothered by it. Like he was always so like determined to keep. I think that like not bothered in the sense like I think he liked that though, having a goal to work toward. Like he was like determined that he was going to get better than that other kid. But anyway, so him and Elise, which was the name of this girl that me and him were both friends with, they had been playing tennis one day. They were doing doubles, and it was I didn't see the tennis match, but he was telling me about it at school. And so it was doubles. It was Elise and some girl. I don't know who the girl was. And they were doing doubles against Pietro and Elise's friend's grandfather. And like his, or as we call him here in the South in Appalachia, his papaw, or her papaw rather. And so Pietro was talking about how they ended up like winning, like they beat the two girls, and Pietro was rubbing it in her face. And he says so condescendingly, he whispers it to her. He gets up in her face and whispers, and it's so funny with his accent too, because he's got that that thick Italian accent that for whatever reason, I think Gru from Despicable Me is supposed to be like Russian, but it reminds me of Gru. And he leans into her and says, "How could you lose to Beppo?" It was just so funny. God, I miss Pietro. Anyway, that's enough talking about him. Climb the cheese rock. This probably stinks. Imagine like this like hard brittle cheese, and you're having to like break it apart. Just these giant blocks of hard brittle cheese. How much stank must be released by breaking it up? Like, oh god, that's gotta be nasty. Like the gunk under your toenails. Back to that fiddle music again. Which it makes sense though, because Miyamoto's favorite genre of music is bluegrass, so it's kind of funny to think about that, how that's incorporated into so many Mario games. It's just weird too. It just shows you what a small world it is. Because I mean, like, I'm from Appalachia. I'm from Kentucky, which is like where that style of music comes from, and on the whole other side of the world, I am a lifelong fan of this Japanese company and the games that they make. Meanwhile, this Japanese guy is a big fan of this music that's part of this region's culture, which I personally never really took much of an interest in. I just think that's really fascinating. But anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, now where are we headed? Having heartburn. I had some spicy ramen earlier before recording this. It was pretty good though, but it was hot. My lips, I felt, were starting to chafe. Technically, we're not a hammer brother right now. We're a frying pan brother. Or a skillet brother, if you prefer. Let me know in the comments. Do you say frying pan or do you say skillet? Or do you say both? You don't discriminate. You say each of them equally, like 50%. Or do you say skillet 30% of the time and frying pan the other 70%? Or, I don't know, that's all I got. I think it's kind of sexist that in Smash Brothers, ever since her debut in Melee, like one of Peach's attacks is just using a frying pan. Like, what game is that even from? I mean, she bakes Mario a cake, I guess, so I guess she maybe is savvy in the kitchen, but I don't know. It just seems like they're reinforcing gender stereotypes. Like, okay, Peach, you can be in this fighting game, but you gotta use a weapon that represents the fact that you belong in the kitchen. Like, what the heck, Nintendo? Hashtag cancel Nintendo. We did it. We got the moon under the cheese rocks. I am the cheese. Once again, you know that stuff has to stink. Like, oh my god. Oh, it's platforms. I love platforms. You know, my favorite part about platformers is the platforms. Yeah. Alright. Well, we got that. Grab this enchant pointer-rooney. Thank you very much. Did it, did it, did it. Ooh, that was a close one. Into the door. Yeah, if this stuff is Pepto-Bismol, I could really use some of it now that the spicy chicken is coming back to haunt me. Spicy chicken ramen, I should say. Oh, well that's not fair. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. Kind of need him to get back. He's too close. Well, okay, whatever. Yeah, get back. Okay, we made it. We're good. We got the moon. Why does it just call this stuff magma? Like, it's clearly not. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I need another fire guy. Be very careful. It's like reverse Pac-Man. We're the ghost, and the wall part is actually what you're supposed to get on instead of the in-between mazy part. I'm so excited for Pac-Man World 2 Repack. I was just seeing where we finally got some like gameplay of just like a full level in action, because the game's at PAX is it West or PAX West, I guess. I don't know which one comes at what time. I don't really follow that stuff super closely, or like Gamescom. I always used to follow like E3, but then that died, rest in peace, so I don't really keep up with what's what anymore. Summer Games Fest with Jeff Keighley and whatever, I never really tune into that. I really miss E3 though. I really wish E3 made a comeback. I know a lot of people have been saying like, oh, it was, you know, time for it to retire because things have just been getting worse with the organization and it was just a shell of what it used to be. But E3 I think was just such a fun time, and it's just such a shame that that's gone, you know? Oh, we got another goat. Do I have to carry this all the way back? That's kind of a trek, isn't it? Well, oh god. Oh, Mario, burn his biscuits. His biscuits are burnt. I repeat, the biscuits are burnt. Alright, let's try this again. Take two. Literally, this is the second one of these turnips we're taking. We're literally taking two. Oh, God. I really don't want to die here. Okay, third time's the charm. Surely this time we'll make that jump, right? I mean, yeah, you know, probably. Right? I mean, maybe, you know. Okay, good. I need to be very careful. I saw some more purple coins. We'll get those later. Oh, God. I wasn't going to make that jump. I tried to do like the dive where you got to ground pound and press Y, but evidently you can't do that while holding a turnip, so. This is a little tricky. Oh, God. I have to free it again. You got to be kidding me, man. Oh, man. Hey, I need to use your body for a minute. Thanks. Thanks, bro. No homo, bro, but let me just, like, get inside of your body for a minute real quick. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, bro. That's what homies are for, you know? Get inside of each other's bodies. That's what being a frat boy is all about. Okay. It's very hard where we can't long jump or anything. We have to make very precise jumps here. How do I get back? Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to take this? Am I being stupid right now? It's like we gotta get it into the soup pot, right? Oh, hey, thank you, actually. That's what I needed. I was gonna possess you real quick, but that works. Yeah, I don't know if there was a different way we were supposed to have done this, but I mean, it worked. Am I slacking off? No way. I don't know. I never asked you that. All I said was what's your favorite color. So that's pretty weird. Look at Mario. Whew. Recipe 3. Are we missing a golden turnip? I got a golden turnip. I got a golden turnip. Timmy Turnip. It is I, Jorgen von Strangle. Okay, let's teleport back over to here. Path to the meat plateau. Love that part in Breath of the Wild when you're on the meat plateau. After you wake up from the Shrine of Erection. Okay. Yeah, there's your people. Oh, come on. Why didn't I do a hat dive there? Yeah, well, we got it. We need to light this thing. Let's light this candle. Which expression is better? Let's light this candle, or let's blow this popsicle stand? Let me know. Okay. Oh yeah, that's just that. Alright. I feel like there might have been, is there something we could get over here real quick? Like somewhere we can ground pound on top of this stuff. I feel like there might be. Yes. No. Well, there was something. It wasn't a moon. I really thought there was a moon up here for some reason. Maybe I'm just a psychopath. I don't know why that makes me a psychopath, but, you know. I guess we'll possess another bubble here. So we've got all this stuff out in the Pepto Lake here. Is there anything around back? No, that's just... okay. Alright, well, let's go get these purples, and then we'll do that music note. I want to eat this stuff so bad. I have no idea what it is, but it looks so good. That wasn't a good idea. I was going to shake it to go faster, but I think I would have overshot that musical note there. Yeah, I still think it's kind of lame that in this game, the music notes don't actually make a sound from like a classic Mario game like they do in Mario Galaxy. Bit of a nitpick, I know, but still, it was a fun little attention to detail. What do you have to say, Mr. Fork? I'm here to fix all the spots that that crack open, but just by luck, I can't walk in there without getting knocked on my melon. I wish someone could get the job done, though. I don't really understand why this has happened. Why these vegetables are just continuing to pop out of the hole. Maybe I don't want to know. Is it Wart's revenge from Super Mario Brothers 2, possibly? Did it. We got a moon. Ooh. It's a painting. Whee! Okay, let's get that. I never went to the shop, by the way. I'm realizing that I skipped that. What a beautiful place. The Mushroom Kingdom. Look at that. Can we get there early? Probably not. I think we hit an invisible wall. How come in the other worlds it turns me into a bubble and I don't actually die, but here I just straight up die? What's the deal with that? Got this little fireplace here. I think that's a reference to, Oh! Hey! Did we already get one here or no? Wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay, it's not even showing this place on the map. Oh well. Yeah. Here we go! I love the callback to Super Mario 64 there. But yeah, I guess we didn't get one there. For some reason I was thinking we already grabbed it. but yeah. Maybe I was just thinking of the checkpoint. Alright. Cool. Well, let's head back. But yeah, what I was going to say is I love how this is kind of a reference to Super Mario World. Where like at the start, like Yoshi's house is a place like that. It's got a little... you got like a tree and it's got a little fireplace and stuff there. I likes me a good callbacks. Alright, let's go into this retro pipe up here. I did get your thing already, right? Yeah, I'm sure I grabbed it before I went into the thing. That was stupid. Alright, down we go. Ride the river of lava. Ow. Right on the magic school bus. I shouldn't be singing that when I was crapping on that show in a previous episode. Ow. Oops. We're not doing too good. That's like our third death. Technically that one. I was just being cute, trying to see if I could jump over to that thing. I knew I wouldn't make it, but the other two legitimate deaths. Not my proudest moments. Not my proudest fap. Ooh, I keep doing that. Why do I keep forgetting that that's gonna happen? Let's do a little teabag in here. Ooh. Running up the wall. If I jumped up to touch that lava, would that be instant death? Probably. Alright. Didn't realize that would just dump me straight out there. Okay. Was that everything? I feel like usually these things have like two. Or no. Am I mistaken? Do I be tripping? Not seeing anything hidden. Not so far, anyway. If I were a secret, where would I be, Crit? No, I don't think there is. I don't even think I can jump up and touch that lava. Alright, well, I guess that's everything here. So I suppose it's time to leave. It's time to make like a tree and look for another abode wherein which we can reside. As the saying goes. Okay, we gotta leave Cappy behind for this one. This is a cool one. This feels very like Super Mario 3D Land-esque. This is a very controversial opinion. I actually like Super Mario 3D Land quite a bit better than Mario 3D World. Most people would tell you that 3D World is just objectively better than 3D Land, but I disagree. I think 3D World... Oh, come on. Why can't I... Oh, God. Just... Oh. Okay, I don't know why. I freaked out there a little bit. I couldn't get him to grab the ledge. Anyway. I think Mario 3D World is... It can be a lot of fun if you've got friends to play it with co-op. Boy, that game was designed with multiplayer in mind. I'm being so sloppy today. I feel like it makes the single player a bit less fun because the platforming just isn't nearly as challenging because they have all these like very large, very easy to land on platforms because they kind of have to make it that way since you can have up to 4 people. Platforms need to be a lot larger, and I think that just, well, that time I grabbed it. Watch me not be able to grab it this time though. So yeah, I just find it a little, I find the level design to be a little too boring and easy. In my personal opinion. In me opinion. Moon. Ah yeah. 25. Or is that 26? I think that's 26 actually. But see, here I keep dying. So this is actually a little bit of intricate type platforming, which I like. I like my platforms tight. Just how I like my pants. It's like platform shish kebabs. Yeah, that's kind of a fun challenge. I like that one. That's pretty good. I like the colorful rainbowy platforms there, and the little challenge of not having Cappy. A little tricky, that's a good one. Did it. I am a lava bubble. Is there anything around back here? Probably not, but we'll just check it to be safe. Nope. I figured as much. We never went to the tippity tip top of this. So let's try and make that happen. Is there anything else I can get with this? I don't think so. We've been over there. We've been to that. Yeah. I think we're good. I also didn't... Did I break through this? Yeah, I think I went... There's like a door that we went through, right? Maybe we should check just to make sure. But I'm fairly certain we already did that. Whee! Alright. Let's bounce over here, then we'll go around here, then we jump over here, then we go over to here. Oh no, did I not go in here? The door's shut. Huh, I guess... No, we did this. Well, why'd the door shut back? I thought the... I thought the doors stayed open. Do they not? Like that. Unless there's something else in there that I missed. I don't know. I'm confused. Whatever. We'll keep going. But that's strange to me. I don't understand what that's about. Oh yeah, I need to... Forgot. I need to get up on top of this thing. You can always count on Mario to be on top of things. Oh, hey, is this where that other gold is going to be? Gold turnip number 3. For you and for me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Have y'all seen that Cuphead animation? That's from way back, like 2017 or something, when that game first came out. I think the YouTuber's name was like Hot Diggity Demon. I don't know what else they make, if they like are still making animations. But did he destroy my seed? He did. That son of a... Oh, you were so dead to me. But yeah, he had this Cuphead animation that was kind of... Visually, it kind of had a lot of like Ren and Stimpy sort of a look about it. Just really like detailed and gross, like close-up facial expressions. And yeah, Cuphead accidentally destroys Mugman's like face, like he breaks the mug that he has for a head, and he's like trying to put it back together and trying to... Did that heal back? I feel like it was more broken than that, wasn't it? Hey, get over here and break more of this cheese. Ow. Okay, we're good. But yeah, like his face, like he tries to put it back together and it still just looks like an absolute wreck. And Cuphead says, he's a big, tough, terrific looking boy. Yes, he is. I always just found it so funny the way he said that. Just look out, we got a big, handsome boy over here. Trying to like hype up his bro despite the fact that his face is like ruined beyond repair. Okay, let's get back over here. Let's go back to the path. We've been at this checkpoint forever. The path to the meat plateau. We need to just head forward now. We've already gotten almost 30. We lit this already. Yes, we did. I had to like think about it for a second, but I'm pretty positive. It's another big kingdom. This is 2 big kingdoms back to back because we're coming here from the Seaside Kingdom, which was another one that was pretty large and had 100 purpley things to get, not just 50. Every level either has 50 or 100. Checkpoint. Check, please. We've made it to the meat plateau. It's a bee! Meat stachio! Uh-oh. Oh, God. He's gonna grab my meat. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't consent to this. Get your feet off my meat, boy. I can't believe this bird has his talons wrapped around my meat. I don't appreciate that. Alright. Let's go get ourselves a multi-moon. Or multi-moon. How do you pronounce it? What are these vegetables? Like, we got corn, obviously. Are these orange things like slices of carrots? And then this green stuff maybe like zucchini or cucumber? I don't know. And then this white stuff here, is this like peeled potatoes? Is that little brown, the brown corners supposed to be like where there's still a little bit of skin left on the potato? I don't know what I'm looking at here. All I know is we got ourselves a multi-moon. Oh yeah, I still need to remember to go check on the shop, so we can buy ourselves an extra moon there, and also get some new duds, get a new costume. There's probably also a place we can go as per usual. If we put on a certain costume, it'll unlock a door for us, I would say. Uh-oh. Oh dear. The stovetop's boiling over. Don't you hate when that happens? All the water's coming out of your kettle. Climb up the cascading magma. This isn't Cascade Falls. Why would it be cascading magma? It should be Luncheon magma. Yeah, he blasted all the way back here. That is one angry volcano. Volcano's still erupting. This one doesn't change like a ton when the time of day changes, but it looks cool. I would say I maybe like this one a little bit better, because otherwise the skybox just feels kind of like a white void for the most part. Kind of changes up the layout of this place a little bit too, I believe. Hey, I need you. I need your balls. I don't know why I'm making like elementary level, 3rd grade dirty jokes here. Trying to be all edgy. We got it. Like the 2 flames. Oh man, I need a little more height. I wasn't even trying to kill that guy. I'm not really even sure how he died. Let's see. Anything new up here? I don't think that fork was there before, but why is it here? What can we even do with this? Looks like a whole lot of not much and nothing. Yeah, if you're skilled enough, you really don't even need these. These forks are useless. If you're ever feeling useless about your life, just think, hey, at least I'm not those forks. Okay, yeah, I guess there's nothing here that we really need. Oh, we got a new timer challenge, though, that wasn't here before. Wait, is there a... does one of these have a moon? I guess not. I don't know why that seemed vaguely familiar, but... I suppose I was mistaken, so I was. Unless it was here. Nope, none of these have a moon. My life has been a lie. Alright. Do this time challenge. Do these platforms fall, or what's the deal here? Okay, yeah, that was an easy one. They do start falling away eventually, but it's not like when you step on them, so... I could have made that one a little bit more challenging, I think. Alright, now... It's so weird going through this level, but it's like kind of different, because all these things are like walled off that you could go to before, opening up different routes. Because I think once we beat the big bird, then all this goes back to normal like it was before. So it's just for now that these new routes are in place. Okay, we made it back here. So let's go and buy ourselves some costumes. Doodle-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-doo-da. Hello. I would like 1 moon, please. Hold the Jupiter. I didn't mean to. I wasn't done talking. I like your color gradient, by the way. That's pretty cool. Were you just born that way? Or... What if humans were that way? We had a color gradient, and like you start from the top of your head, and you're like white, and then as you go down, you get progressively closer to like black, or vice versa. Wouldn't that be cool? And also end racism. Okay, we'll buy those. Put it on. And I want to buy these, but I'm not going to put them on yet. Maybe later. And we'll buy that, but we won't put it... Can I also get a clown costume? Oh yeah. It's a Chef Mario time. Yeah, I thought we could get the clown costume at this point in the game. Oh yeah. No, we're not putting it on yet, but we'll have it for when we really need it. We'll whip out the clown when things get dire. All right, now, hey, can I go in here, please? This place where chefs come dressed to cook. Hey, you got the right one? Yeah, just call me Mario Ramsey. The chicken's a dry, you donut. It's a bleeping raw. Well, that was an easy move. Thanks for the moons. A strong simmer. First I read that as strong swimmer. Maybe that's the pun there. Gonna land on the tomatoes. Hot tomato, hot tomato. Alright. Nice. See, I wish every one of those doors had a nice little challenge like that. Not anything like extreme. Extreme simmer, speak of the devil. That was weird. But anyway, yeah, not any, like, you know, just, it's something you have to kind of work toward. Not just you got the costume, go through the door, and bam, here's a moon, because that's how, like, 90% of these are. That one was actually somewhat involved. It wasn't the most crazy, amazing challenge ever, but can we climb up on this stuff? Please, I want to climb. I want to climb you. Okay, whatever. It's kind of pretty, all the different colored vegetables. Kick some cans. Alright. We've been going for almost an hour, so we need to wrap this up soon. Do I end off the episode now, or do I keep going a little bit? I don't know. I would have liked to have beaten the bird on this episode, but we've got on a little longer than that. We'll keep going for just a smidge more, I guess. Woohoo! Yahoo! Ow. What's the purpose of this thing? Does this do anything? I don't know. Is there even anything over here? Like, what's the point of... I guess it's just the regular intended way to get over here, whereas I got on top of the buildings and did it the non-regular, the neurodivergent way. Alright. Hey, get out of my way, please. Thank y'all. 72. Still need quite a bit more purples. Which there's a decent chunk of the level that we're only just now getting to. We got about a fourth of them to go, and by about, I mean exactly. I don't know why I said about. Can we, No, I don't think so. Alright, let's keep going. Let's do it. Hey, I need your fire. Oh, I see more. See more. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Gotta reference that for a second time this episode. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to title this episode. An unforgettable luncheon is going to be the... oh, I didn't mean to hop out of him. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, this ain't... oh, he can't... oh, dear. Get him. Oh, no, I can't throw... oh, God. Oh, ye gods, my roast is ruined. What if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Oh, 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 delightfully devilish, Mario. Ow! Oh, no, that was some bull crap. What the heck? It popped out of the lava and it destroyed my bubble. Hey, at least we got a nice even 6,800. That's a nice whole number. Divisible by whatever. Alright. Let's do this again. This time we shan't lose. Before I said shan't, that's how you know I'm being deathly serious. It's not every day that I'd go out whipping out my shants. I'm not a shant slut, just shamelessly flaunting my shants everywhere, you know? I reserve those for special occasions with the right person when I'm ready. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. We got our next moon. And we can proceed. Cockatiel Showdown. All right. So we've been going for about an hour. I do think that we are going to go ahead and wrap it up so this episode isn't too long. But yeah, thank you so very much for watching, and tune in next time as we ascend to the top of the hill here and have our final confrontation with what did it say his name was? Cookatiel, something like that. I think that's why at the start of this playthrough I kept getting mixed up, and I thought that that bird, the little parrot guy who gives us hint, was named Talkatiel and not Talkatoo. I think that other thing is Cookatiel or something. It's like an actual bird, like a cockatiel or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this episode. If you made it this far, then probably me saying it for the millionth time isn't going to change your mind or anything. But just in case, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time for more Super Mario Odyssey and plenty of more other exciting things here on the channel. So, till then, guys, bye-bye.